Tiffany, we have two questions online. One, Jorge online asked, in the last two slides with the models that you had up there, you mentioned that there are two questions that you have to ask yourself. Can you repeat those?
What would you like to see different tomorrow? And what can you take away from today? I typically, when let's say some people say, I don't believe in coaching, can you give me an example? So I would ask those questions like, after this presentation, what can you take away? Or I also like the question, where do you see yourself in the next 2 to 3 years? Years ago we would ask, where do you see yourself in the next 10 years? But because the world and everything has become so much faster, I think it's okay to say, where do you see yourself in the next 3 to 5 years? Looking into the future. Coaching, maybe that can also answer this question. Coaching is not a therapy, it's not counseling, so you don't look too much into the past, but you can still, as Steve Jobs says, you connect the dots in the past. So me, when on my first career at Swiss Airlines, I was traveling a lot, and my mom said to me, you should save some money. I'm like, but I want to travel, this is my world, I'm living that life. I'm now very happy. I might not have $1 million on my bank account, but I've traveled and met many beautiful people. So, and now because I was traveling, I have such a global worldview, and I've met wonderful people along my way. So there is that give and take, and I can look into the past. But we will not say, oh, because my parents were divorced, I had such a bad upbringing. We're not focusing on that. That we have the psychotherapist.
And there's one more comment from Arturo, and he said that his biggest takeaway today is that companies and people should always leave space to be able to listen to each other.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Arturo. Anything else? And everybody's getting the presentation, because I always like to, I'm a psychologist, I'm a researcher, right? So I put like a big library together. I know we don't always have too much time, but I like at least to give you a whole list of good books that you can read.
We can certainly get them in PDF. Okay, well, if there are no other questions, I would like to thank Susanne Muller sincerely for her wonderful presentation. I hope you all enjoyed it very much. And I will now turn the microphone over to Meta Pleasure.
Thank you, Susanne. It was an excellent presentation. Only a few words in Spanish, perhaps. Muchas gracias a todos por estar aquí en esta primera sesión de aprendizaje que hemos tenido. Yo creo que es bastante positivo todas las cosas que nos enseña Susanne. Creo que todos podemos aprender mucho de estas cosas que nos enseñan de coaching y de liderazgo. También les quería pues comentar que, bueno, saben que Meta4 somos expertos en este tipo de soluciones, estamos nada más para ayudarles y si alguien tiene alguna cuestión o alguna adicional que quiera que le podamos ayudar, pues bueno, estamos aquí nada más para eso, ¿no? Para ayudarles. Muchas gracias y bueno, también quería agradecer a algunos de nuestros clientes que están aquí presentes, tanto de Colgate, de Danone, de San Jaume, de Casa Cuervo. Bueno, pues muchas gracias a todos y nada más. Espero que tengan un excelente viernes. Es quincena, así que bueno, esperemos que el tráfico nos respete un poquito.